What's up guys, it's Aaronitmar. Today I'm going to show you how to install my mod pack onto your Wii U. The process is incredibly simple. Some of you guys may remember there used to be an old process where you had to open a program and use IP addresses. All of that has now been sort of erased and improved upon. And so now there's just a really simple way to do it, and all it requires is internet access on your Wii U. So first things first, I'm going to assume that you have gone to my trailer video and downloaded the mod pack. The link, of course, will also be down in the description. You'll double click it and open it up, and all you'll have is 4 files. These two are simply, just files that need to be there. One is a credits thing that it credits for all of the mods that are in the mod pack. And then these are instructions, but this video is also basically replacing the instructions, so if you're watching this video and you're following along, you don't really need that file either. All you're really focused on are these 2 files here. The one that's 005, 0000000101444F00, all those, and then Wii U. Both of those need to go onto your SD card. So this is my SD card. I've actually gone ahead and totally wiped it of everything so that I can just show that this is how it would work if you were downloading it for the first time, rather than me building it using Smash 4 Explorer and all that. So all you gotta do is drag over the 2 folders. It's going to take a minute if you have not extracted it, because it's first got to extract it, then it's got to copy it over to your SD card. But that's all you gotta do. You just gotta take those 2 folders, stick them on the root of your SD card. Now the root of the SD card is, just the folder that you stick it on immediately. You don't need to worry about any folders. So if I made a new folder here, oh, it's not gonna let me make a new folder. But if I were to make a new folder and stick those in there, it wouldn't work. It's got to go straight onto your SD card. So the minute you open up your SD card on your computer, it's going to show the 2 folders that are in there, the 005, 00000101445000000, and the Wii U folder. All right, so now it's extracted it, and it's going to take a minute or so for me to extract this, because it's pretty big, 1.41 gigs. Transferring to an SD card can take a minute, so I'm going to just wait for it to transfer completely. Once those 2 folders have finished transferring, this is all that's going to be on your SD card. You're going to click the SD card, and it's just going to say 0000 blah 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 and Wii U, and that is totally fine. That's all you actually need to worry about as far as what goes on the SD card. So now you can take the SD card out of your computer, and we're going to stick it in the Wii U. Alright, so once you've stuck your SD card in the Wii U and booted up to the home menu, what you're going to want to do is head down to the web browser. I have to grab my Pro Controller so this works. There we go. So head down to the internet browser, and you're going to load that up. So you're going to need internet access for this, but I'm going to assume that you will have internet access, so I'm guessing this won't be an issue for most of you. So what you're going to want to do is head over to the website http://loadin.ovh. The link will be on screen, obviously, but you are going to want to head over there because that is the website that you're going to want to use. I highly recommend, as I've done here, creating a bookmark for it, because you're going to be going here every time that you are going to be loading up the mods. So I highly recommend making a bookmark for it, just so you don't have to type it in every time. So I'm going to go ahead and tap that, and we're going to head over to Loadin. So first you're going to show up to this site, this page, and it's going to basically, the only thing you need to worry about, it does look a bit intimidating with all this on it, but all you're going to need to worry about is this select your program thing here. So you're going to want to tap it, if it will tap, there we go. And you're going to want to select SD caffeine plus kernel. That will be one of the options that you can choose. That will only show up on your gamepad. I think actually if I do this, no, it's not gonna work. I thought it might work if I use my Pro Controller, but it's only going to work if you use the gamepad. But you're going to want to click SD caffeine plus kernel 5.5.0 to 5.5.1. I also recommend, if you are using this very often and you don't really use this website for anything else, to click this checkbox. There we go. And this is going to set up permanent automation. You can actually cancel out of this very easily if you really need to. But basically what this is going to do is set it up so that every time you go to Loadin, instead of coming to this page, you're going to go straight into what happens after we click the submit button. So it basically just cuts out a step, and makes it really easy, so you don't have to really do a lot, and it makes it a bit faster because, you know, obviously you have to do this pretty much every time. So now just hit submit, and it will say step 1, running kernel exploit 31, and it will boot you back into the Wii U home menu button. Or the home button menu, not home menu button. It's not going to boot you to the buttons, we're going to boot you to the menu. So now you're just going to go straight back to the web browser, and you're going to do the exact same thing again. You're going to head to loading. It should still be up, actually, and it's going to run step 2 automatically if you have automation selected. If not, you're going to have to go back to the website, and I think you might have to actually select SD caffeine again. But it's basically going to make your TV go black, and on your gamepad there was going to be some steps. All you have to do on your gamepad is press A. That's all that's going to happen. It's going to look a little intimidating, but all you have to do is press A. That's all that's necessary. And now we can safely boot up Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U. So you just go ahead and head over to wherever it is, whether you have it downloaded or if you have the disc, just go ahead and press A, let it boot up, and you should, if all has gone right, booted into the mod pack. Now sometimes this can go wrong. Occasionally, even if you did all the steps right, something went wrong somewhere. It might have been a bad setup with the exploit. Your SD card might have been set up wrong. It's very unlikely that it was. You are going to want to just try again. Just turn off your Wii U, go back to step 1. You know, just go back to the beginning of this video, right, or I guess like a quarter of the way through the video before you actually transferred everything on, or after you transfer everything to your SD card. And it should work just fine. It will take a little bit longer to load just because it's loading things locally off the SD card as well as off the game. But if you press start, there you go. We have loaded straight onto my mod pack. Everything has worked according to plan, and now you can have fun playing. So that, guys, is how you install my mod pack. Very, very simple. If you enjoyed, don't forget to hit the like button, and I'll be back with some more Super Smash Bros. Mod stuff next time. Thanks, guys, and have a great day.